If one country could be the capital of Africa, between South Africa and Kenya, which country will it be and why?
Ah,
Oh, this is a tough one. Between Kenya and South Africa, which country do you think can or could be the capital of Africa, and why are you choosing this country?
definitely South Africa.
Why South Africa?
Yeah. When you talk of, just as I said, when you talk of the structure, organization, and when you talk of, uh, you know, South Africa among the African states is the nation that had the last colonial master left. And you know, there's something about this colonial master. They have their goods and bad. You understand?
Okay.
In fact, I can say colonial master left some African countries earlier than they should have. They should have industrialized that state before leaving it. South Africa was industrialized by the colonial masters. You know, most of this Western world, they have target, they have orientation, they have structure, they know what they want for the next 100 years. I get in. Africans are free states. We are just living for today. And that's why somebody that can just buy a burger and go wants to steal money that will make him to be able to afford that burger for the next 100 years that he knows he cannot use.
Wow.
You understand?
Yeah.
South Africa is more industrialized, is more credit open, is more developed than Kenya. So they have their organized democracy. Every democracy has their loopholes, but you can always count on an organized system than a system that can erupt at any time. So South Africa, for me,
For you,
can stand as the headquarter of Africa.
if one of them can be the capital of Africa, Kenya, South Africa, which country will it be and why? Capital of Africa. Uh, Tough one.
Tough one, but well, it's my opinion, so I'll say Kenya because I have love for Kenya. So it's going to be Kenya. Then there's this particular dish I've forgotten. In fact, funny enough, somebody in Kenya was trying to teach me their language. So bad.
Swahili.
Is it Swahili?
Swahili.
Swahili. So if I'm given the opportunity to even learn a language, I think it's Swahili. Yes, I really want to learn that language, Swahili.
So you're choosing Kenya as the capital of Africa.
Kenya as the capital of Africa.
I would say South Africa.
Why South Africa?
They have a great economy, nonetheless, irrespective of the xenophobia. Like I said earlier, the economy is great. Is only next to Nigeria, I think. But aside that, South Africa has a great economy, so they would be better off as the capital of Africa.
So just because of the economy.
It's not just basically the economy is what matters. The economy, security, a lot of infrastructures, industrial sector, and all of that is booming in South Africa as compared to Kenya. Kenya is just for tourists. They have nice tourist attractions, but in terms of job opportunities, development, and all of that, I would say South Africa.
Which country will it be and why are you picking this country for the capital of Africa between Kenya and South Africa? Tough one.
South Africa is pretty beautiful and it's like, I don't know, center of a lot of things in Africa. Like a lot of countries and people come to South Africa. So it has like a high probability of being a capital. But then again, in terms of xenophobia again, probably Kenya. Because they also have beautiful people in Kenya, so I don't know.
Okay, quick one. Can you mention one city in Kenya?
Nairobi.
Nairobi. Okay, what about in South Africa?
Johannesburg.
If you had to pick one of these countries, South Africa, Kenya, for the capital of Africa, which country will you pick and why?
Yeah, like what I know much about South Africa, and I have friends that have traveled there, and even in aspect of research, I have had a lot of colleagues that said that they run so many programs there in aspect because I'm doing music, and I've learned how they use the music alongside in the clinical aspect. So I would want to give that to them, at least for them to have thought about bringing music along the aspect of what's it called in the field of medical. It's a great advantage that I would want to pick out South Africa because of the great advantage in aspect of economy, education, and I think economy education is one of the greatest thing in the world. Because after then we can see security, because security I believe it starts from the mind. So I would want to pick out South Africa
Africa.
in the aspect of education and economy. Yeah, sentimentally, though we have some other countries too, likes of the North Africans, the Northern Africans, likes of Egypt, Tunisia, Morocco, they are doing well. But in this, let's say the black race, because most times these the Northern Africans, most times we regard them as white, but at least when it comes to Africans like blacks, we have the black race. I think they're doing best in Africa.
If one of these countries can be the capital of Africa between South Africa and Kenya, which country will it be and why?
Yeah. I think this question is well. Let me just give you a straight answer. It's South Africa anyway.
Why South Africa?
Well, South Africa anyway. I think they've really taken their time to put their economy in good structure, and then they've really gone through a lot. And I feel with experience and all that, South Africa, yeah.
If one country could be the capital of Africa between South Africa and Kenya, which country will it be and why? Oh, this is a tough one.
If you talk about economic center, if you are looking at Africa's capital from an economic standpoint, it should be Joburg.
South Africa, basically.
Yes, South Africa. But if you are looking at Africa from the tourism set point, from what can you feel from Africa just by being in one place? Not everybody will get the chance to see Africa country by country. But if you were to go to one place and you wanted to see everything, it would be Nairobi. So the question is, I'm sorry,
Kenya.
I'm sorry that I can't give a straight answer
So,
because in terms of economic power, South Africa is just ahead, way ahead.
okay.
So I would say if you're looking at it from the economic standpoint, it should be Joburg. But if you're looking at it from the tourism aspect, not saying South Africa does not have tourism,
Okay.
but I'm saying the kind of tourism people want to see from Africa is more in Nairobi. And Nairobi and its environs, because the culture is undiluted in most parts of that place.
Wow.
So yeah.
You are indecisive, like you're in between South Africa and Kenya.
Because it's not an easy, straightforward question. It's not like a question that you just say, "Oh, I picked this." If you had given me more options, I would have said something else.
Like which country?
Maybe Cairo.
Egypt.
Yeah.
Awesome.
For me.
Okay.
But problem is, can people survive the heat? So that's every place has a challenge.
Yeah.
But strategically, maybe a landlord country that is in between everything.
In between the center.
Yeah. Maybe like Central African Republic.
Central African Republic.
That's
Do you-
it's like you just like, okay, this place is where we all do all our stuff. Everybody will meet there, meetings. It will be like the Switzerland that never existed.
Which one will you pick and why? Between Kenya and South Africa for the capital of Africa.
Okay. I think I'll still go with South Africa
Why South Africa?
because I think I know more about South Africa. Probably if I were to if I given the opportunity to compare and contrast some things, probably I'll choose. But for knowledge and everything I know, I think I'll go for South Africa.
If one of these countries could be the capital of Africa, which country will it be and why? Between South Africa and Kenya.
This is a very tough question. For me to be able to answer this question very well, I have to understand the political structure of each country to see whether they have corruption and all of that. And I've heard of some corrupt things of South Africa. So I don't know whether to route for it. But looking at the mineral resources they have, the gold they have in Johannesburg and the other business that they have with some other foreign countries and all that. So I might just say South Africa. But I've not really made that much research on Kenya. So I can't really choose what should be the capital for Africa.
If one of these countries can or could be the capital of Africa, between Kenya and South Africa, capital of Africa, which country will it be and why are you picking this country for the capital of Africa?
Actually, yeah, I'll have to change to South Africa.
Oh my God, he has to change to South Africa. Okay, why are you choosing South Africa?
But South Africa is a very, very nice place. Actually, I won't lie. Especially aside from their people that they are having this xenophobic act actually towards Nigerians. It's a very nice place. The development there is actually outrageous. You can't compare it to other parts of Africa. So it's actually seems like it's not part of Africa though. So it's a very nice place to be. South Africa too is nice. I won't lie. Kenya can be considered, but it's not as big as South Africa. So actually, the landmass also should determine in choosing the capital of Africa. So South Africa is the best place. Actually.
If one of these countries can or could be the capital of Africa between South Africa and Kenya, which country will it be and why? Capital of Africa. Let's go. Which one?
South Africa,
Why South Africa?
because I believe South Africa is more developed.
More just developed.
Yeah, I believe it's more developed, and I think they have better structure, better how do I call this?
Infrastructure, economy.
Yeah, more organized infrastructure.
South Africa.
Why South Africa?
South Africa is the best. They are well civilized. They are well developed. I mean, South Africa is almost like you are in the US if you go to South Africa. Yes, I mean, I think they are trying a lot. Yes,
Okay, good. Thank you very much.
and I have friends there, and they are really doing well. I mean,
You have friends there.
yes,
So that means you would like to go to South Africa.
yes, of course, it's a beautiful place, a very beautiful place.
Can you mention one city in South Africa? Let's go.
Okay, Cape Town.
We want to know your thoughts in the comment section. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. And until next time, see you on the next one. Peace.